title screen. I'll never not get used to how, like, just how quiet it is compared to the rest of the game. Oh.
Can we just sit on the title screen for like a minute?
Never mind, I had my game volume turned down to like 20% of the mix. It's like, no wonder
that
it's
would
so
do
quiet. So off screen, I went and got all the money out of my ATM account, and then farmed an extra 100, which is like 2 minutes of grinding.
I was gonna say, that shouldn't take too long.
I ran into like a tree.
Did you do that with Anna, like, dead?
Yes, because she still has no
Because she doesn't have any experience, yeah.
I had to show the whole process, man. Let's get some defense on it. It's not this one, it's the red one, isn't it?
Yeah, she'll come into her own soon, definitely.
Sorry, blue one.
She learns Beam Alpha, I think, at level 8, so by then she's already going to be dealing pretty respectable damage.
I think I'm gonna buy a second and not equip it. Just save it for when I get Lloyd.
Yeah, give it to him, yeah. I was reading up some stuff about this game, and then, like, the fastest or at least best way to grind for money specifically would be just the Duncan's factory, just because enemies there drop bombs and plasma guns, which sell for a lot of money.
No, Springfield,
I mean...
I think you're third. You beat yourself by 2 comments. Let me see. Oh yeah, I was gonna show off. Turns out there is a battle speed setting here in the setup menu. And I can also switch around
that menu
my
we never
buttons.
checked.
Move cursor with cross? That's a weird way to save the D-pad.
Cross.
Also, yes, select is a quick menu to show, like, what PSI I have and such, and my equipment. Anna has nothing. Let me remember to equip the thing that I just got.
So it shows you the PSI, but you can't, like, check to see what it does, right?
Correct, or its cost. Wow, look at that. 23
It's just like,
defense.
It's just like Gen 1 Pokemon.
That's almost not nothing.
Wow, 1 offense.
Yeah. I like how you can see what the base stats are pretty easily. It's like, well, you've got a base stat of 1 in offense, but like 8 in force.
What if these stats are the literal growth rates, like as they are?
No, they are basically, except for the HP and DP.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can see that.
Please do not immediately kill Anna. Anna is going to be doing a lot of guarding for the first handful of fights.
Yes, and guard is really nice because it activates at the start of the attack round, and it halves all forms of damage, not just physical.
Well, we gained no offense, off to a killer start.
I wouldn't expect much in the way of offense from her. That's not really her thing.
Oh gosh, this. Is it even worth fighting? Do I just put...
No.
Because that... Well, I don't know, it doesn't attack a lot. I think I'll try to run normally. Hooray!
It can...
What did we learn?
It can do some, like, seed thing. What is it called again?
Yeah,
like...
the wicked seed that confuses
Yeah,
you?
confuses you.
Yeah.
And it drops an item, like a seed item that cures that.
That cures it, yeah, so then you'll
Even
never
though it
find
wears
another
off?
one again.
Huh?
So I guess I already learned Brain Shot. That's just like a status. I forget what it does. Is that a confusion status?
Yeah, that's always been confusion.
Yeah, I'm gonna bet that this guy...
I love what the AoE version of that move is, by the way. What it's called.
In this game? Does it have a different name?
Yeah, it's called Brain Cyclone. I love
Oh,
that name.
yeah! Brain Cyclone.
It's not as cool as it sounds, but hey.
So yeah, if
It's
I
got
had,
an awesome name.
If I had done that death warp I kept telling about doing last time, then I would be able to save the trek back to the mainland, but alas.
Yeah, there's really no fast way to exit Magicant. You gotta leave every time.
Wow, I just managed to completely miss the exit. The bridge is
I was gonna say, I'm like, why are you going up? It's down.
Here's the bridge. Is it this one here? No, it's this one here. It's this one here. Boy, where are the encounters? I'm gonna need some level ups.
Hopefully you'll run into some Grouchos.
Hopefully hopefully they won't give Nintendo the experience. Okay,
Yeah, that's true.
this is probably
At
not,
least the. Oh, this could be bad.
yeah, this is not worth the risk. Please be fast. Okay, good. She can learn 2 PSI powers at level 2?
Yeah, she has a huge
Wow,
list of
freeze
PSI.
alpha right off the bat. A solid 10 damage.
I know. Like the alpha forms of freeze and thunder are just kind of like, why?
It's just totally not worth it when she would just die if she's not guarding immediately.
Yeah, really.
Need to remember to not pick up that knife. Wow.
Yeah, she has a very extensive list of PSI that she learns.
So never mind, that was the fastest I've ever exited Magic at, even with the detour to
Man, you should
Merrysville.
speedrun this game.
Wow, please kill. Thank you. Never mind, it's got more than 75 HP. I thought you said this thing had 75 HP. Oh, no, it was the elephant I was thinking of, dang it.
I was gonna say, that's another enemy,
Wow,
I
what's with all
think.
the smash attacks? I should play hero.
You know what's so weird is that, like,
Yes,
when
please keep rolling the lowest possible level values for your stats. Ugh.
I was reading some boards for this game, and someone was like, you know, I noticed that every time there's smash attacks, it's always like the enemy and Nintendo get it in like on the same turn for some reason.
What is this? Oh, great. Wow, she actually survived. Survived.
Huh. Wow, I am surprised she lived that.
And I was guarding. So that's good. She'll probably be able to take a hit from just about anything then.
Yeah, guard is like really, actually pretty dang useful in
Wow,
this game.
15 PP. Once she gets a good PSI move, that's gonna be quite insane. At this point, the big bag is like kind of pointless. I might as well.
It's
just
free
use it.
healing, but
I mean, yeah, I might as well use it instead of a life up. I mean,
also, hey, more party members, so we get more inventory space.
I know, and it's about to get even bigger.
I've never had an Anna this early, so I'm just kind of like, huh.
She's surprisingly tanky if you have the magic coin. I'm thinking
Pretty much everyone is, really.
I'm thinking I'm gonna get Lloyd, and then I'm gonna go to Duncan's factory, as you're meant to do. And then I'm just gonna go to the
The mansion?
No, not the mansion. I'm gonna save that for later. I'm gonna go straight to the desert, because why not?
Oh, really?
Nothing in the mansion's worth fighting anyway. A lot of it is pretty strong.
Or just annoying. Like they explode or something.
Yeah. I don't speak Spanish. Sorry, Springfield. Or Bonnie.
I took up to advanced placement Spanish in school, but heck if I can like speak coherent sentences.
Whoops. I mean, I guess I needed it too, but won't be the first time I do that, I'll bet. Or the last time, rather. It is the first time.
You know, Anna actually learns some healing herself, so she's not just like Paula. She actually learns some decent support stuff too.
She learns just about everything. Everything but the, like the
Stat ups, I
defense,
think? Yeah.
All the stat boosts and debuffs. Why do you keep learning PSI powers when I run away?
I forgot you could learn PSI by running.
Oh gosh,
And then
being
you had to
alpha
win.
already? Well, Anna is going to be pulling her weight.
Oh, it's level
early then.
5? I thought it was level 8. Never mind. Yeah, that's pretty strong. That's like 30-ish damage.
So, I probably don't have much cash right just yet. Oh wow, I have a fair amount, actually. Alright, because I fought like 3 bears.
Yeah, those things give like $250, something like that.
Maybe I'll farm just a little bit just to get Lloyd a boomerang then. I guess I can do it after I get him though.
I was also looking up like what the town names for this game, and I don't know if this is just coincidence, but Merrysville is like supposedly based off a town called Merrysville, like the name Mary,
Yeah,
which I think is near near Washington, which is close to where Nintendo of America's like head building is.
What's his name?
So
Phil
I'm like,
Sandhops here. It's like Marrysville, but we'll make it like Merry Christmas-ish.
I'm
It's like
like,
holiday
is-
theming vaguely.
I'm like, it's either intentional or a really cool coincidence. I don't know.
Yeah. Also, we can finally go to this school here, like everyone around this town says we should have been doing the whole time.
Did you know there's a school in town?
Don't run in the hall.
Someone in here gives you a cold, I think, but you can go to the nurse, and I think she cures colds.
Oh, that's nice. I should have come back. I should have gone all the way back here to cure it. Like I didn't reindeer. Small wounds can be treated.
And you might have died on the way. I don't know.
You know, I don't trust her to actually do that. Do they sell mouthwash here? Let me check that before.
I
Okay.
could have sworn she cured colds, but I don't remember.
I seem to remember her very specifically not doing that.
Yeah, that could be the case. I mean, I don't think any doctor in the world can just kind of cure a cold, to be fair.
Whoops. Okay, they do not. So maybe we'll just save state before talking. I mean, I did just save. I'll just save again because it's an RPG.
Saving frequently is a good thing, usually, unless you want a death warp.
I'm gonna buy lots of bread because bread is gonna be useful going up.
Yeah, like you're going to the factory, so definitely.
And with 3 party members, I can just bread, just
Yeah.
bread warp one way and then bread warp right back. I'm just gonna keep track of who's got what bread.
The spirit of Breadward lives on.
Bread word, bread warp, same thing. Just flip a letter or so. You don't believe? I never noticed that typo before.
Belive.
You're the one that plays Mario 7? Yeah. Mario 3
Wait,
wasn't
Mario
even
7?
out yet.
Wait, Mario 7? That's the granddad game.
Yeah. Mario 3 wasn't even out yet when this came out. Strange man in the lab, and not yet, but I will. Am I late? I think I qualify as a wizard.
You know,
And
usually
such.
teachers are better at remembering their own students.
Is that meant to be the teacher? I thought it was just a kid in the front of the room.
I don't know. If someone says, "You're late, aren't you?" I don't think a kid would say that, but who knows?
I wonder if there was a joke there in the Japanese version. Wow, you got schooled.
What's all this about cartwheels? Yeesh, they teaching that here?
Mr. Teacher.
I would hope he doesn't give it to you, yeesh.
Interesting insults there.
You remind me of a noodle noggin?
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, that is too bad.
Strawberry tofu. Oh yeah, there is a quest that requires that at some point.
Yeah, that gives you some gag items, I think.
Yeah. Just what you need right before going to the final dungeon.
Yeah, really.
Maybe one of them does makes your damage random by the second or something, though.
I am surprised Chrono Trigger speedrunners didn't like know that like way earlier, back when they relied on that thing. Yeah, we're talking about Chrono Trigger, by the way.
It's like I don't think I will. That's a heck of a first sentence to hear from some little girl.
Those are
Don't
Dad's
take me.
favorite words.
Don't
What?
take me for an ordinary man.
My dad says that all the time, for some reason.
Can I just get the fourth melody from this and save some time? Nope. Oh well. Nice little baby grand they got here, though. It's not even an upright piano.
No problem.
We have, right? Stuff.
Who was that guy again?
I guess that was to be expected. I think that's like a weaker boomerang.
Yeah, it's like +8 offense. It's nothing special. But hey, it doesn't miss at least. But that kind of school would have like those as toys.
Oh, yep, I have a cold now. Well, I'll see if I can get that cured. Grow up and be a computer. Engineer. Important last word there.
When I grow up, I want to be a blitzball.
I'm fine on HP, right? Yeah. I just got attacked by 3 bears. Nothing. No problem.
The real threat here is the cold, not the bears.
Okay, yes. Nope, she can't cure a cold.
Yeah, that's about right.
And it never goes away. That's the obnoxious thing. How do I even cure that then?
Well, she said go to the hospital, so maybe there.
Yeah, I'll see. I'll just stick with it for now.
To be fair, there wasn't a hospital in Reindeer, so at least I don't think there was.
So here's one of these, like, you gotta say the right things in the right order.
Please have some tea. This is a very sophisticated janitor.
My wife is a bigger problem.
She keeps carrying around these bags and assaults people with them.
Oh, whoops, that was the wrong option. How dare you talk about my wife like that?
Oh, that's great.
You just go on and on about it, too. Thankfully, I can hold B and make this go a little faster. Am I still taking cold damage during this? I just collapsed midway there.
Mister, I really need to go to the hospital. Gee, she must be pretty old then.
Oh yeah, I always love this. Look at the view from here. We're a whole 2 stories up. I mean, I don't know. For all I know, there's actually like 10 flights of stairs back there. I mean, you can see around the building pretty easily, though.
This is like Pokemon, where you go up just like a few floors and then it suddenly looks like you're out in the sky. That sounds really bad out of context. I stole some explosives.
And yes, I have the bottle rocket. I thought I had. So yes.
Bit of foreshadowing back there, by the way, with the mountain.
Yeah, I know. You get to see the end game there.
I always like that sort of thing.
So yeah, Lloyd is our proto-Jeff, if you're familiar with EarthBound, and less so this game.
He's not as strong as Jeff, though, definitely, but...
But he does get to use some death beams later, so that's nice.
And maybe some flamethrowers if you're lucky. That was always just so weird to me. It's like you blow up the lab and then that's it. You just leave.
Okay, so this is all mostly joke stuff here. Of these, I think...
Super bombs are really good.
Yeah, super bombs are powerful, but just not worth that much because they're one use. Sticky machine,
True.
I think, causes, like, one turn, like it makes enemies stop for
It's like
a turn.
stopped, yeah.
But,
I think it's reusable, though.
yeah, presumably it's reusable, but I don't know. It's not
I don't know
worth
if it's
that
one of those
either.
things that breaks randomly.
I doubt it. The other things are more fun. I will definitely show them off at some
Super
point.
bombs are Fyro Omega, though, aren't they? They're insta-kills.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Still don't
But
think
it's more of
good
like an
either.
endgame thing. Come back here if you have like lots of money.
I don't need a hotel. I need a hospital. Where's the hospital? Oh, right there. Cheap, fast, and handsome. Us, old Sawbones Benny.
Is a heck of a name.
That is one heck of a sign in general. Oh. I'm here to visit myself. I almost certainly do not have a
I've come to
enough.
save myself.
Oh, never mind. That's pretty cheap.
First, show me your money.
You are now cured. Oh wow, he does actually cure colds.
You are. It's one good doctor, yeesh.
Alright, let's go ahead and get some of that PP back while we're at it. That hotel is probably super expensive now.
Yeah, this town isn't that far in the game, so.
Yeah, but there are 3 of us now. Yeah, I was pretty much right on the money there.
So, like, you help Lloyd blow up a classroom, and then he just kind of, like, sticks around with you for the rest of the game.
Alright, so I'm gonna farm just a little bit south of town to get for that boomerang for Lloyd. I think it costs 1100. And I've
Yeah,
already got-
it's better than his stun gun. Which doesn't make a lot of sense when I think about it. But hey.
I mean, have you ever used a boomerang? Let me go and sell those. other
No,
weapons I
but
got.
I feel like a stun gun would be way more effective. But I don't know. Yes, give me $60 for a slingshot.
Are any of these goods? I guess.
That's a lot of money for a plastic bat, I don't know.
Yeah, I think Ninten should probably hold all this for now, because he's the one least likely to die.
Yeah, really.
I'm gonna continue bleeding myself dry on these $1 phone calls.
Yeah, Nintendo's gonna be pulling the weight for quite a while, but the other two will catch up pretty fast.
See, the good thing is, like,
More so Anna, though.
there's not really any rush to go back to Magicant right now, just because the only thing I can get for Lloyd there, besides more defensive equipment, is like 5 fight, which fight is not that useful of a stat by itself, and it doesn't boost your offense when you boost it that way.
No, but it'll make it so he doesn't get smashed as much, I guess.
True. Oh, well, please don't immediately kill them. Thank you. Okay, good.
Oh yeah, we still have that problem. The beam gamma problem.
Boy, all these smashes. What has Ninten been doing off screen?
Grinding for money.
Yeah, Lloyd doesn't have PSI, but nonetheless he has a lot of wisdom. Never mind that wisdom doesn't have anything to do with PSI in this game.
Yeah, there's like
Hey,
PSI doesn't get
offense.
stronger with your stat. 1-2 offense.
He's at 2 now. I should be keeping track of money, but really I just need to fight until I get a bear, and then I know I'm good. Bag ladies might have more, actually.
I don't think so, actually, but I should check.
Boy, why are these encounter rates so low now? Like, I really only need, like, a couple of fights. There we go. Good and early.
Yeah, bears give more money than bag ladies. Bears are richer than women. So the bag lady does drop hamburgers.
That might already be enough? Seems easy to check. Oh, no, I need 1100. I dropped it like 1000. Yeah, there are fewer ATMs in this game than in EarthBound, so you're just gonna have to be right near the store proper. Yeah, I'm like 50 short.
Shouldn't take too much to get there.
Would be nice if Anna could learn more or get more strength. Like, it doesn't really matter if her offense is low. She's basically never going to be using, like, just standard offense attacks anyway.
Maybe if you give her a boomerang, but even then, eh.
Yeah, that's like last priority at the moment.
She'd probably be doing the same with Beam Alpha anyway.
I forget how much Beam Alpha costs, but I'm sure it's a small single-digit number of PP.
And she already has 36 PP at level 5. That's that's pretty great.
Yeah, her gain rate is almost twice Ninten's. Well, this won't end poorly. It can't be as strong as a bear, right? Wow, they could be close. Oh, he doesn't have the magic coin. That's a problem.
Yeah, remember?
Level ups, man. Alright, we should have 1100 by now.
Yeah, that's a lot of matching.
You can probably hear it with this new mic.
Yes, actually.
Please don't drop the magic coin.
What, you can't just pick it right back up if you drop it?
I really dislike that I'm right out of range for a one-hit KO. It's probably got 60 HP.
Yes, yes, it does. 60. 60 on the nose.
Why did I go this far down?
Jeez, why do barbots have so much strength? Sheesh.
Strength meaning strength?
Yeah, strength.
I don't even remember what that stat does.
I know. There's an offense stat, and then there's a strength stat on the side here on this list. I don't know what that means.
Strength determines HP. I forget what it does beyond that.
Huh. So it's like vitality, I guess?
Yeah.
For some reason, barbots have a strength of 100. I don't know what that, like, means for them.
Oops. Cool, now we're all
Hey, glad you're watching the streams.
minimally equipped here. Oh, hey, Daydream. Sorry. So looking down at my gamepad.
Said he was catching up on part 2 earlier today.
Now that we're done equipping ourselves, time to get started with the like this is
the game.
This is basically all the grinding I'll have to do for the remainder of the game. For the rest of the game, it's like if I happen to be in Magic Hat, I'll buy some defensive equipment. Otherwise, like, this is probably sufficient to
You think so?
last for quite a while. I can't wait to be so terribly wrong.
Yeah, I can't say for sure because I usually always go to Magicant and just get them equipped as much as I can, like as soon as I get them. But
So
hey, we'll see
do I,
how it goes.
Which is why I can't wait to be so terribly wrong.
Yeah, I can't say for sure whether like how it'll actually go.
Yeah, now that we have Lloyd in the party, we can go to the bigger factory and get the rock off the tracks and actually use the train. Even though, strictly speaking, I don't think using the train is necessary at this point. If what I want to do is...
Or ever, is it?
I mean, yeah, no, it's never actually necessary. But taking the rock off the tracks is, because it blocks your only way to the rest of the game. Gosh, those eagles are fast.
Not as fast as cougars. Those are actually faster.
I've probably gotten like twice as many smash attacks thus far in this stream as I did the entire, like, playthrough before this. Wow, Ninten hasn't leveled up at all since I started. He's got.
I mean, you are fighting relatively weak enemies for him.
It is true.
That and experience is divided with more party members, so...
Yeah, I always hate games
There's that
that do
too.
that, but this is true.
Yeah, not a fan of it either.
This is probably not worth engaging.
Now these things aren't that strong. Like the car enemies in general.
I know, but I don't want to have to get stuck with, like, Ninten Asthmatic and the other two at level 6 and 5.
True. Anna can handle it.
Maybe I'll fight some of them on the way back.
Or at least maybe not in groups of 2 like that, I don't know.
I don't remember what this pass does, if anything.
You need that to get into the factory, right?
Why have it then? It's on the
I don't
way.
know. I don't know. It's EarthBound. Or is that a train pass? Probably not. I don't know.
If Anna had a little bit more defense, I wouldn't feel bad trying to land some beams here. But a beam's not gonna kill.
Respectable damage, nonetheless, though.
Yeah, but Ninten can one-shot him pretty easily.
Yeah. He'll still be doing a lot of the heavy lifting.
Indeed. Yeah, I played the fan translation of this first on the GBA. I think I did it with the easy ring, and that really isn't necessary. It gives, like, ludicrous amounts of experience.
Yeah, it from what I hear, does that.
It's a quadruple or something. I really dislike that thing is just outside my kill range. But since it's just outside my kill range, Lloyd should be able to take it out no problem. So naturally, he's the one that gets hit. Yeah, that extra 32 offense helps.
Yeah, not bad, not bad. I'm still afraid of getting hit by a beam gamma, though.
That was worth the risk. That was worth the wait. That was a good level up.
Wow, strength up by 2.
powers. Probably fire and thunder. Whoops. Oh, freeze beta already. And thunder. Fire is late, I guess. Thunder is just random. Yeah, mounted toy can be hard
Oh,
if
wow.
you go in at the wrong time.
Wow, fire is not for a very long time, actually. You don't get Fire Alpha until level 17.
Wow. What does Fire Alpha even do? Like 20, 30 damage?
To all enemies, though, I think.
Yeah.
But still.
Alright.
18 to 22 damage to all enemies, yeah.
Let's save some PP here. Still got like half the big bag to go.
Man, Anna's gonna learn Beam Beta at level 11.
I forgot to get any bread.
Don't you find some bread in here, though?
Maybe?
I mean, not that that's gonna do much, but... If it makes you feel any better, I always forget about bread, too. Like, always.
I made it a point to, like, try to remember to get bread to make this section so much faster. I was gonna warp back to the
Yeah, me
town
too.
and heal, and then warp back here. Or warp back to the rock, rather. Man. I almost want to do it just to show it off. But I'll definitely stock up on some once we're done with this area, I guess.
I don't know, it's just more of that disguised grinding.
Whatever happened to it's an older pass, but it checks out. I love that this is just like the weakest enemy they could have thrown here.
That's not even a human, Guardy, it's just a dog.
And it's like a dog that you can fight literally right outside your house at the start of the game. Alright, so get ready.
Yeah, we might be in here a while.
I vaguely remember where most of the important stuff in here is.
I'm glad someone does. I can never remember this place very good.
I'm still gonna keep guarding for now. Well,
In the Japanese version, Dr. Distorto there had blood on the sprite.
yeah, not surprising.
There's actually a few examples of that throughout this game.
What did I get? A PSI shield.
Yeah, this game doesn't have two different, like, types of shields. It's just PSI shield halves all incoming damage.
I was like, please have 55 HP. Just for the humiliation. Actually, it's kind of sad that Lloyd isn't faster. What is his speed? Oh wow, he is slow.
It's not surprising. I mean, Jeff was the slowest party member in EarthBound.
Guess he really is a weakling then, too. Oh, the downside is to not having gotten more equipment is I don't have fire like having equipment
Protection.
on only on Nintendo. Let's attempt to freeze him. Fight, I guess. This is all gonna be pointless if we. I really should have guarded with Lloyd.
Freeze Beta is gonna do respectable damage.
Wow, look at that damage. Yeah, she can already do like some hefty amounts of damage at this point. Just at the cost of a lot of damage when you don't have all of the defensive stuff you could.
Or out of PP.
Yeah, we will gauge whether it's worth.
Yeah, I can tell you how much a spell costs since it doesn't tell you.
Sorry, I interrupted my own thought there. Oh, I was gonna say like whether it's worth going back to Magic Ant after this for more defensive stuff. It probably will
And
be.
bread.
Well, yeah, I will definitely go back and get some bread. That is without question.
Like earlier, Queen Mary says like, she has like, I can grant you anything you desire. Yeah, you gotta do bread here.
Some life upgrade. Yeah, this first little detour here has a lot of really good stuff here.
This place in general just has some pretty dang amazing stuff.
Wow. This guy.
Yeah, I really want this on the Switch's NES games. Like, if any NES game could be put on there, I'd want it to be this one.
It's a shame, because I mean, we just had the 30th anniversary, and if that's not a good enough
really.
reason for it to be there, what is? Oh, I didn't actually go in that door. There's nothing in this door.
Also, yeah, more enemies that Mother 3 used, the scrapper robots.
Nintendo
Oh,
could-
sweet, more defense.
Except it doesn't actually work that way.
Yeah, that's true.
Wisdom caps. Nice. Currently only
Oh, sweet,
Nintendo
new
has a
hats for
cap.
Nintendo.
He's the only one wearing a cap. Alright. So, physical, I think, increases... I don't remember, is that strength? Yeah, I think it's strength. So, it would feel silly if it's not. Hannah, have some. Or Nintendo, you...
I mean, most of these capsules are best on Nintendo anyway.
I meant for that to go to Anna. Oh well. See, like, Nintendo could use the speed is the problem, but, like, he doesn't really need the defense. Anna, you have
I
the
thought he would
defense.
get it anyway.
Oh yeah, that's true. Shoot. Well, I'm just...
Remember what you just said
I'm
5
really-
seconds ago?
I'm really using these on the right... wisdom doesn't really matter, I guess, Nintendo, because he's got the lowest growth rate. Man, that was
Lowest
pointless.
growth rate that isn't a 0 anyway.
Wisdom's not the same thing as... I don't know. Well, that was... that was just generally not great.
Oof, yeah, Beam's gonna deal some damage. Forget he runs away with the robot too.
Is it his robot that he wants to save as his life's work? Or is he run it off with someone else's tech? Gosh, could we stop getting these fights if they're just not gonna do anything?
Forget which of these robots drops plasma guns.
It wouldn't surprise me if it was this one. You have healing? Oh, you have life up beta.
Wow, already.
I think I did that wrong. I meant to attack you. You use life up. On play, and you fight that guy. Well. Okay, good.
Do you remember what the various healings do? Because I don't remember.
Well, that's problematic. I could tell you when I'm not in the middle of a fight.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get out of here. These are not worth fighting. We're off to a start already.
Yeah, no matter how prepared you are, you can never be... you can never really deal with PSI that well. I mean, you could set up shields, but why bother? Especially when those two are probably just gonna run away.
Indeed. This is when you really start getting a lot of PSI stuff. And it only gets worse. This way.
Something Gigaborgs.
Indeed. Beams galore.
They got those cool weapons, but all they do is beam.
That ought to kill it.
See, these guys can drop bombs though, which is pretty nice for Lloyd.
Yeah.
Well, can anyone use bombs, or is it only Lloyd in this game?
I don't recall. Because, yeah, anyone can in the later games. I think. Right? Yeah, because
Yeah. In the later games, yeah.
I don't want to spam.
Yeah, because in Mother 3, I like giving Boney lots of bombs.
I didn't even notice that Dr. Distorto can be accompanied by different robots.
Yeah. I was about to mention, I'm like, wait, that's a different robot. You know, the fact that he keeps running away, I'm like, you know, I can believe it's just the same guy who keeps coming back.
Holy frick, those bombs. They just pierce your guards. Actually, no, maybe, yeah, it's fire damage. It's just a lot of fire damage.
How much did it do to Nintendo?
It did 35 to all of us. Oh gosh, please don't do that again. It'd be like a total party wipe-off. I would have done it again. Don't miss! For crying out loud.
Oh man, this is that patented EarthBound luck.
Ugh. Wow. You know, at this point, maybe we'll death warp.
Yeah.
Get some bread and start fresh.
I mean, you came in about as prepared as you could be. Just battles sometimes just have really bad luck.
Indeed. I mean,
Because literally, that was just bad luck. That's all that was.
I mean, that's really not true. I could have been way more prepared than this.
Well, I don't know what more you could do about bombs. Oh geez, yeah, that would do more damage to Intent if he didn't have the H2O pendant, huh? Wow.
Yeah, that would have done like 70 to the party. I'm just trying to get something that can kill me. I don't want to guard. I guess I can just check.
Yeah, now nothing's gonna actually kill him.
I mean, I'll take whatever experience I can get in the meantime, but
Well, where's the Are you close to the Franklin badge?
it's quite a ways from here.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say it might be worth grabbing that real quick, but
Quit giving
probably
me weak
not.
enemies, dang it. Yeah, particularly those bombers aren't that big of a problem. I didn't realize they did that much damage.
I didn't remember this place being that bad. Just really big.
Yeah, these
Easy to
guys
get
can
lost
kill
in.
me if they don't run away. There we go.
Nintendo checked robot in all caps.
A fighting scene. Alright, first let's check my money. If it's like 1,500, which it isn't, I'm sure. Even if it were 700, I would have probably gone to Magic Ant. I forget how much it costs to revive a party member. Oh gosh, I got to store my PP too. You know, let's just go to Magic Ant. It's gonna save so much trouble.
Yeah, why cough up all that money?
This really is kind of a choke point. You kind of need your secondary party members to be at level 10 to serve a fighting chance. And normally you don't have to train up 2 of them at once.
Oh, honestly, I think training up 2 of them is just kind of speeding it up a slight bit. It's also a choke point in that don't you literally need Lloyd to be alive to activate the thing in the factory?
I believe so. It takes my input just slightly earlier than I think.
Yeah, the input menu is really weird.
It does say to wait, but only after I've tapped the button.
I like how it's not even a pop-up menu for those names. It's just like the actual menu behind there that you're selecting from.
Can I talk to you from here? Nope, gotta talk to you from the other side. Watch me get absolutely 0 encounters on the way back, too. Hold up. Do I have to say no?
Yeah, you gotta get him to be all like, oh hey, then I should show you.
My energy went up. Oh boy. That's a stat that I definitely have.
You felt something warm in your heart. Poor Lloyd, though. Everybody's just ragging on him. Something that's also nice about more party members is that every individual party member has a chance of running away.
Indeed, if you don't guard.
Or use fourth D slip.
Groucho,
Oh, Groucho.
Please do me a favor and give the experience to one of them.
One that isn't a flying man.
Don't know why, but Flying Man's experience still went up somehow. Finally, she gets a 2 in speed. Let's track which ones I've already been in. Such good farming.
You know, earlier, weren't you talking about how you were like, wow, Flying Man is getting attacked a lot, right? Apparently, I think from what I read on a board, he like takes 100% of attacks while he's in the party.
Well, that would make sense then.
And
Yeah.
and then the fountain does heal him
Yes.
too, even though it doesn't say it
I
does.
found that out after the fact, so that's why he stayed around for absolutely forever. Wow, look at that, Lloyd felling an enemy. My mom's eyes is still faster. Even with that 5 speed that I totally gave to Ninten and not the wrong
To be fair,
character.
yeah, the Watchers are like the weakest enemy around here.
I gotta get his confidence up, man. Ugh. Not if he's gonna... if his strength's gonna go up by 1. Clearly not doing a good job.
Yeah, he still needs his strength to shoot guns and throw boomerangs.
What do they get now? PSI block and magnet? Like, I don't even know what PSI magnet works on. Like, does the fireball have PSI to steal?
I assume anything that uses PSI has it. Yeah, every enemy has like a PP stat, so you know.
Yeah. They're still quite... Wow, nice. Just keep giving these every tile until I walk out.
And also from, I think what I read was that Magnet is always 10 PP in this game.
Oh wow, that's a pretty high amount, honestly.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's like, you know, despite the fact that it's in Smash Bros, I like never ever use Magnet. Though it might actually be pretty good in this game.
When do you use it in Smash Brothers?
Against, PK fire spamming Ness, obviously.
For weird stalling tactics? Probably. Just like some weird
For
air
Lucas,
momentum
because
cancels.
it does damage.
I am not a competitive Smasher, if it wasn't obvious.
I am not at all. I haven't played Smash in a
Please
long
do
time.
60 damage. Well, that's definitely 60 damage.
Wow, what was his last stat up? Sheesh.
I mean, enough that a smash attack handily did 60. If memory serves, these things hit pretty hard. Well,
I think they have a really high fight stat, was it?
Maybe that was it. I love how Nintendo's got like 8 times as much experience as the others. Because I went through those tunnels and...
Yeah, the skunks have like double the fight stat of everything else around here.
Please, keep critting. Wow, 74 was a low damage roll. Yeah, I gotta wonder what Dr. Distorto's, evasion, like what his, fight stat is, if I was missing that often.
You were missing against the bomb, weren't you?
Oh, no, it was the bomb, yeah. Yeah, because I think you have to be, like, within, like, 25 fight? I guess you have to be, like, at least 25 fight over the enemy to never miss.
Oh, is fight also accuracy? Is that what it is? Huh.
I believe so.
Well, the bomber's fight is only 20. Though I don't know what that is relative to yours right now.
That doesn't sound right, man. What? Did I miss the first time? Or does this guy have more HP than I remember?
Like heck, the fireball has more fight than the bomber does. Let's see. Yeah. Also, it's the scrappers that drop laser beams, not the old robots.
Now that I've done all that, I definitely have enough to buy more fire pendants, but now I'm not gonna make the trek back.
Did you get bread?
Yes, I'm doing that.
Oh.
More than enough money for bread.
See, the enemies in the factory do have PP, except for Dr. Distorto and the bombers. They may be robots, but they still have magical energy in them.
Give us each a bread. That way everyone can start their own bread chain.
Just hope it doesn't attract birds or something. Just tell the cashier, hey, I'm gonna leave a trail of bread right here, just so you know.
I'm not gonna leave it in the store.
Yeah.
For one, I don't know if that even works. I think you might have to be on the main map. Actually, that's not true, because I'm pretty sure you can do it in dungeons and
I was
stuff.
gonna say, I thought it was almost anywhere that isn't magicking.
If you were able to leave breadcrumbs into the metaphysical world, that'd be a little bit strange.
But it also wouldn't really surprise me somehow.
Alright, Nintendo, since you're the one most likely to stay alive, you use the bread here.
What, does it remember which character used the bread to begin with?
Yeah, you can have multiple
I've
trails
never-
going at once. I'm pretty sure.
I did not know that, actually.
And you can glitch the game out in the Japanese version if you have Pippi use bread or something like that. Like you can use something about uninitialized bread to warp to null and then just go to the end of the game.
Ness encountered the null.
There was an null.
null.
Ness Duncan.
Jeff fired the bicycle. Nintendo got hit by a truck, 14 damage. These things are, like, never really that strong. Unless you're Nintendo by himself, I guess.
Yeah, Lloyd took 13 damage even not guarding. I'm gonna leave a trail of breadcrumbs to the rock as well. That way I can just warp back there. once
Just remember whose is whose, I guess.
Yeah. And then I'll save Anna's for inside. Actually, I guess Lloyd will have to be alive, so I'll save his for inside the factory if I want it.
Maybe go to the rocket in the factory first, in case something stupid happens to Lloyd.
I mean, pretty much everything is on the way. Like, there's
Yeah, that is true, huh?
almost nothing out of the way. Also, wow, what the heck just happened when I wasn't watching? Did I auto-fight or something? Wow. Gosh,
Yeah, I'm like, wait, what
happened? How exactly did I get into this state? I wasn't paying
I
attention.
didn't see the auto
Oh, that's
thing.
what happened, for crying out loud. Shoot.
Oh, Nintendo is kind of dying.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't even run.
Wow, really?
Anna, please work. Please. Oh, gosh. Yeah, you can't do anything, so you use life up, I guess. Why did I use it on Nintendo? For crying out loud.
Man, forget what I said. I jinxed this. Sheesh.
Wow. Yeah, never fighting these again.
I've never had this happen with cars before.
And once again, it's just kind
This
of...
one's on me, sorry.
And once again, it's just faster to go to Magic Ant. Boy, this is going to be the episode in which no progress is made. Not the one where I skipped ahead in the story.
Yeah. You had way better
just...
luck in the train tunnels than here.
The one where I just trying to progress as normal. Well, at least now I definitely have enough to buy a...
You don't feel so well. Yeah, you could say that.
Alright.
You guys got anything for asthma curing?
I mean, I could have had some asthma spray. I didn't think it was worth it.
It's like never really worth it, honestly.
I always forget which of these bridges actually leads to the fountain. It's the upper one, right? No, like, I still don't have enough. I still don't have enough offense to get through that defense, I'm pretty sure.
For the snails.
Yeah, I have like 90 defense.
Yep, 90 defense.
Yeah, I barely have more than 45. Oh no, I have a fair bit more than 45, I guess, but they probably have a decent amount of HP, too.
50 HP.
Yeah, it's just not worth it.
I mean, you could use PSI, but...
This is true. I could, like, beam them to death.
We have an Anna now.
They are called magic snails, so you'd think they'd be strong against that. In fact, it's the other way around. Crying out loud. Just use 4th D-slip. I'm gonna go back to the town anyway. Less likely to die to fire before we get to the rocket.
You guys got any truck pendants?
Whoops. I never remember whether I'm supposed to say yes or no to you guys, alright? Third time's the charm, just like last time.
Let's hope.
Maybe I'll actually make it to the factory this time.
I mean, yeah, we didn't even get there, jeesh.
I'm just assuming I'm not gonna miss.
I mean, you have to admit, that was just like horrendous luck that first time.
Not really. That was more understandable than the loss to those cars. This is why you're told not to play in traffic as a kid.
This is why we don't do Nuzlocke challenges for anything that isn't Pokemon.
Yeah, how would you death warp? Death warping is like the best strategy, always.
Unless you're like carrying lots of money on hand.
These guys are gonna help pad out those coffers pretty well. Too bad I have nothing to spend it on in the real world. Because I'm already kind of set on offensive equipment.
You could always get stuff for Lloyd, I guess.
This is true. He could be doing more... Like, What do I have? Just like beams, basically. That's all I can buy, right?
Yeah, you can buy. Are they there at the Merrysville store? Or is that another one where they sell those?
I think so.
I think only the Marysville store sells like Lloyd weaponry.
Good job, Lloyd. You tried. So much text for one turn of battle.
Good thing you got that text speed up.
How are we doing on stats? It'll be nice. Yeah, 52 offense is not too shabby. It's a mere 26 less damage per hit than Ninten. Okay, so maybe it's somewhat shabby.
This is why stat ups are useful.
Maybe I should be killing the mom's eyes first. I just sort of assume the dad's eyes have the highest attack.
Well, they do, but then the mom's eyes have the continuous attack. Unless you're Ninten. I don't think the pendants increase your defense, do they?
They do not.
It's only the rings and coins.
But half damage from fire is well worth it.
Oh, definitely.
If it saves Lloyd during the factory, it's worth it. I have to keep checking.
Unfortunately, there's no beam pendant, because that's the element that I'd really like to reduce the most.
Thunder Beta. Haven't even used Thunder yet. I've used one freeze.
I never really used thunder in this game.
Yeah, it's really just the odd one out. Fire hits everything, freeze does the most damage. Freeze is efficient, beam does damage. What is thunder?
This isn't Mother 3 where, like, I swear everything is weak to thunder in that game.
Indeed.
And then this isn't Earthbound where freeze is just hilariously OP.
I'll be glad when I gain like another level or two and I can actually one-shot these Barlots consistently.
If there's any game where fire is probably the best element to use, it's definitely this one.
Yeah, those guys are only missing out on 14 potential defense apiece. 14 less damage per attack apiece. No biggie. Trying to stay in town as long as possible, but apparently it didn't work out. Oh hey, we finally get to fight these guys and get ridiculous amounts of money.
I don't want to think about the implications that they travel with nooses. No, it's fine. They're just called rope.
Wow, the rope kind of stuck around there. I think I did more damage to it than the fugitive. It doesn't move anymore. And I picked it up. Maybe I can use it on Dr. Distorto. I do have life upgrades, I need to remember that. Save myself
The ropes have 80 HP, geez.
Wow, bag lady. I thought they had quite a lot of HP.
These are like reindeer area enemies, I think.
Yes.
And yeah, and the game kind of expects you to like fight those after the factory, I guess.
Yes.
Says around.
Yes.
Says around.
Why would you go to reindeer before going to the factory?
Yeah, who would ever do that, right?
Who would do that? And somehow take less time than just getting through the factory. Like, on the successful attempt, even with the detour, it only took like 45 minutes. I've been streaming for nearly that long since I finished the grind at the start.
It says on the list around here you can run into stray dogs, but I'm not sure if that's just the one fixed encounter, or if they're actually like around here.
My guess is you can. Oh wow, I think I was 1 HP from knocking her out. Please don't get the trails crossed.
Yeah, really. Whose bread was whose?
I wish Anna had life up alpha because I'd love to use her PP store to fill our health instead.
I was considering mentioning back in town that it's like, I don't think buying sports drinks would be a terrible idea. They heal 100 HP.
Maybe.
Or hamburgers.
I gotta fill all the. I gotta like keep all this inventory space open. Dang it! Don't run. That's not what I meant to do. Well, hey, someone's at low HP. If only I had a stronger life up to use. Life up beta cost again?
Let's see, 5 PP.
5? Right,
yeah.
Right out loud. Yes, I'm gonna use that every time, more or less.
5 PP for 70 to 85 HP.
It's considerably better than 3 for 30-ish. Alright, we're finally progressing.
Jeez.
Again.
Anna learns life up Gamma at level 12. Wow.
I only use auto fight if I'm sure Duncan can hit him before anything else has a chance to attack.
That's why I love the DS version of Final Fantasy IV, because in that game you can set what each character does for auto battle, like what they'll do.
That is nice. Insta-death. Just like strongest possible encounter. Step 1. Inside. Yeah, he was definitely
you encountered Gigaborg.
Wow, guarded twice in a row. Actually, no, never mind. That one was just not a smash attack.
You talking about the robot or Anna and Lloyd?
I have to remember that defense up
level 18.
is a thing. What did I actually gain? Was that defense up?
No, that should be offense up.
That's quick up. Or offense up, yeah. Alright, so I think I take...
Which, to be fair, is really good, but it's also like... It's like, why set that up for like every battle or something?
Yeah, you'd have to be doing a lot of attacks for it to matter. So like, basically the dragon and nothing else.
Yeah. Because that's like the only remaining boss battle. I mean, you could use it for things with high defense, I guess.
Yeah, I figured it attacked first, that's why I wasn't going to... Wow, that did nothing. Oh no, she was guarding, that's why. It did 4 to Lloyd.
I was gonna say, it's like, wait, he has a pendant, right?
Yeah.
I was like, man, Lloyd really took that one on the chin.
You should really heal. He's probably fine.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing we've learned how useful guarding is.
Yeah, I don't know if that meter on... Like, I don't know if that's a meter on the robot's chest or whether it's supposed to be like eyes. I've been seeing it as eyes, but like, it's probably actually just like some sort of gauge. Boy,
I mean, I think that's what it is in Mother 3, where they have like gauges on front.
Yeah. Gosh, I never even thought about that being the same enemy.
Yeah, it's like very clearly similar design.
Yeah, and the 100th floor dungeon or whatever.
You could run into the robots in the highway area too, like the scrapped ones.
Yeah, not bothering with Dr. Distorto anymore. I don't even know if I've hit a single letter yet. I'm losing track of where I am because I'm hitting so many more encounters this time.
Yeah, welcome to Duncan's factory.
Even when the directions are relatively straightforward. Wow, please do your normal attack every turn.
Wonder if the encounter rate's different in like dungeon type areas than it is in the overworld. I doubt it, but
I think it varies even in the overworld. Like areas nearer to towns are a little safer. Okay, now this has to be
that sounds plausible.
These guys are just everywhere, waiting for me to drop my guard. And then they're just gonna pound me with bombs and do like 30 damage a pop.
I remember I was reading differences between the versions of this game, and I saw one thing say like in the GBA version you can no longer like pause frequently to not run into encounters. I'm like, I didn't even know that was a thing in the NES version.
Well, you gotta be able to manipulate RNG somehow.
But I mean, you're probably pausing like every few steps if that's really a trick. And yeah, in the GBA version, there's no longer a tile-based movement.
Interesting. That explains why it feels a little clunkier on this version then, than I remember it feeling. Okay, this is about where we got last time. I think I went in that door before I died. We're making progress.
At least you get to hear this music.
Until we get in another encounter.
Does it reset after every encounter, the music?
I think it does.
Yeah, that probably wasn't like a concept yet.
I do appreciate Lloyd taking like quarter damage from this stuff when he's guarding. Like in these one enemy situations, it's just, I mean, I guess maybe, no, it's really not, because I moved first. It wouldn't have been worth having Lloyd attack. Saving his HP is more useful. Wow, that was a good level up. I'm gonna watch the stream and see who I leveled up there, because I wasn't paying attention.
Well, I saw PP go up, so that most certainly had to be Anna.
True. Because when does Nintendo get level ups anymore?
I'm surprised how fast those two are catching up. They're really not that far behind.
Well, yeah, they do have faster experience growth rates. Alright.
Do they?
Yes. Alright,
Huh.
time to fourth these slip and then pray that the PSI stone is nice.
There's an enemy that drops PSI stones, but I don't remember if that was like a late game enemy or somewhat in the near future.
Hasn't broken yet. There's one
I mean,
in this-
speedrunners rely on that to get them through the entire game, so...
Yeah, there's one in this place. It's somewhere in the upper left. Hopefully it's on the route that I remember, which is basically just sort of go down, then up. Like, go down and left, then up as far as you can, and then, like, right 4 to get to the, like, right 4 ladders to get to the Franklin Dash.
Yeah, pretty much any variant of Starman have a chance of dropping PSI stones.
Alright, so we're nearly at the halfway mark.
I'm almost halfway there. Halfway there.
Halfway to the top of this, insane... Yeah, wow. Wah!
Again, I really don't think this place is that bad. That was just some bad luck the first time.
Dang it, Lloyd. I mean, the trick is not letting Dr. Distorto move.
Do anything.
Okay, it's not here. Might be here.
I also have to wonder how useful status effects would be.
Shoot, I think I might have missed the PSI stone. It was probably probably lower down.
Like, I wonder how good it would be to try hypnosis on this thing.
It worked out great for me the first time. I don't know, I just don't like statuses in this game.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's all about HP and PB management. Okay, so this is letter number 1. I'm gonna check to see if this is where the PSI stone is.
I mean, most enemies, like, in this game get to a point where, like, Nintendo just kind of two-shots most enemies.
Life of Cream's not bad.
It's a long hallway for this thing.
Yeah, I think I missed the PSI stone. It's definitely, like, pretty far left. But so long as this one never breaks, I don't need a second. I guess that's not true. It could be useful to have one third-party member. It'd be nice to be able to get the second magic ant tonight, but at this rate, I don't know if that's feasible. That would require actually not dying in the desert.
Yeah, I'm like, geez, you think this place is bad? The desert might prove to be just about as bad sometimes.
Yeah, I lost count. I forget if this is the 3rd ladder or the 4th. It will be readily apparent if it's the right one, hopefully. Okay, here's where, like, do I hope that I hit? Yes, apparently. Wait, Lloyd wasn't gonna die, that's the important thing. So many menus. Wow. Even HP across the board. I don't think this is right. Please kill in one hit, thank you. Yeah, this is not where the Franklin badge is. Let's do this one then. Yeah, this looks Franklin magic. Nope, this is rope. Ropes are for dope. Dopes. Whatever. So clearly that was the 2nd ladder I went up thinking it was the 4th. That's how easy it is to get thrown off track when you keep running into enemies.
Alright, I'm back. Yeah, let me know if you want me to, like, pull up a map or something.
You missed me once again at not getting the Franklin badge. I think it's on the top of this next ladder. If it's not, then I've done something terribly wrong.
And isn't the Franklin badge, like, the last door before the rocket?
No, it's similar.
No, yeah.
It's a missable path.
Yeah, sounds about right. I think I might have missed it in my first playthrough. Which definitely made Mount Itoy really fun.
This looks like the Franklin badge. I'm curious as to whether the scrapper can use beam, right? Can the old robot use stronger variants of beam?
I'm not sure. I would hope not, because Beam Beta is very strong.
This is
it's like
red.
70,
Where am
80
I?
damage.
Dang it. I thought this was the Franklin badge. Did I miscount even further? Oh, the Franklin badge is on the side. Oh, I didn't even see that door. Okay. I knew it was more or less in the right place.
Yeah, the Franklin badge is just to the right.
Yeah. You're clipping a little bit.
Yeah, that was just me holding right and freaking out Google Images.
Eh.
Because right is my push to talk.
Right? Just to move to the end of a chat message?
Oh, I'm right-handed.
Fair enough. Oh, she does. Where is all this rope? Why do I have all this rope? I don't need 2 of them. Okay. She's still got bread. Also, this should probably be on Lloyd. He knows how to deal with explosives. Right. We're not.
Yeah, if anything else, Lloyd is just a good item guy, I guess.
Indeed. I will definitely... Maybe if I ever run into a Dr. Distorto again, they were all on the bottom floor, apparently. Too lazy to use all these ladders.
He can't climb ladders.
Yeah. Yeah, we're near the top now, just a couple more ladders. I forget. Oh, here's a Dr. Distorto. I'm gonna use this.
Yeah, he's no Dr. Doofenshmirtz, though.
We're gonna do one standard fight here. Freeze beta on the robot, and you use the bomb. Because why not? Wow. Was it worth it? Oof, not if it hits Lloyd. Please don't hit Lloyd. There, that felt satisfying. Less satisfying given how close it was.
See how you guys like the bombs.
I'm being kind of risky with my use of stuff here, but we're near the top.
I think you can afford it.
She's still got one more use of life up.
Yeah, we've been kind of using her more as our healer than an offensive character. But it's fine because she's good at healing.
Yep, she can be whatever you want. Oh, there was a door. I'm gonna say, here's the door. Oh, what's in it? There's nothing in it. So, definitely not worth it. And now Dr. Distorto.
2 Dr. Distortos.
Just gonna receive 1 billion chip damage from all these fireballs. Yeah. These guys are at a respectable level now.
Like heck, usually by the time I got Anna, Ninten was like probably well over 20.
Yeah, look at them, all within 10 of each other.
Yeah, I
This
know.
early in the game. Alright, you can use your last heal on yourself.
I mean, to be fair, I always thought the first 2 games were pretty weird with giving you party members like far into the game.
Imagine how easy this would be if you actually got like increased PP and HP with your max, like you do in EarthBound and later. Like, Anna would have had like 20 or 30 extra PP, potentially.
Is that how that works in EarthBound, though?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It definitely does in
Huh.
Mother 3.
Like, you mean you get more HP the higher your level?
No, it's just like if you have a level up that gives you HP or PP, it'll also increase your current, not just your max.
Oh, that's what you mean, right.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be really
Yeah,
ideal if it worked
both later games did
if
that.
It worked like Paper Mario, where you just get a level up and it heals all your stats.
I know.
Low level runs would be like a legitimate strategy.
I remember someone like,
Instant full heals.
I forget what game, one of my friends was playing an RPG and he asked me, he's like, do you get healed after a level up? And I'm like, probably not, unless it's Paper Mario.
That's very much a
It's like the only RPG I could think of where that happens.
Yeah, I don't think even Mario RPG does. Which means this is actually the top, so there must be something worthwhile on the right.
It's just it's a capsule, I think.
Oh, I'll take it. What's the worst it could be?
Let's see, it's apparently a force capsule.
Yeah, that's useful. I'll give it to Lloyd. He could totally use that.
Give it to Jeff, who can never score critical hits.
Except that's not what force does.
One of these days I'll remember.
Who needs it more? Ninten for running away? I mean healing and running away? Or Ana for everything?
I'd say Ninten, honestly.
Yeah, probably. Watch me accidentally give it to Lloyd somehow.
That's what I do in EarthBound. I save all my IQ capsules for Pooh, actually. Just so he can actually use more PP. It adds up, too, to a respectable amount.
Just enough PP to heal Ninten once before falling under 4th D slip range. I forgot what they called 4th D slip in the fan translation. It's called something else.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, that doesn't sound like the kind of translation that would, like, hold over, I don't know.
I'm very tempted to just run away. Because we're kind of close to the end. We'll chance it. Okay, I hit once. That's decent, at least. Alright. Should be almost in the clear. There's one less side room that's also empty. And then we should have a rocket here in the back. Unless I'm terribly wrong about where the location... Why did I auto-fight? This guy is not gonna go down. Yikes.
And I can't find, like, a list of PSI for the GBA version specifically. Of this game, I mean, I can find it for EarthBound.
Please don't get into any encounters before I hit the rocket. Aim on the rock. Right through Anna's head. Right through
Yeah,
the
you might
roof
want to stand back there.
apparently. Alright. Whew! That's not where I thought it was gonna be. Magic Ant apparently messes with your spawn locations.
What the heck? You back here?
That's because I went to Magic Ant after putting the bread in, yeah, Merrysville, I guess.
Really? That's kind of strange.
But we're mostly in the clear. What could possibly happen before we get back to Merrysville?
Another truck attack. No, those aren't really around here.
Oof. Please don't miss this time. Can we get like 6 bears on the way back, please? Just make
The skunk sprayed its gas. Ninten had an asthma attack.
Not that I know I can miss. Might as well take the safe route.
Really, nothing here is all that dangerous anymore.
Indeed.
That's what we call progression.
Alright, how much money do we have now? Are those robots actually worth anything?
Hello, it's your dad.
That's a lot. That's enough for 2 more defense equipments, at least. So maybe it's worth going there first, I guess. It's gonna ruin my rock spawn point, though. So maybe I'll just tough it out. Because that's worked out great tonight thus far. Oops, what am I even withdrawing? Hospital bill, I think. Yeah, that's by that I mean hotel. Working through the night, Lloyd fixed the,
Boomerang.
bread. The crumbs. And made bread.
He glues it back together.
It's like, dang it, we were saving that. You can sell me some sports drinks. After I get
Working
more
through the
money.
night, Jeff fixed the null.
Jeff fired the bicycle.
That game has some of the best corruptions. I'd love to see more of that.
I still love the one where Vinny didn't even notice that the music was playing offbeat on the title screen. Yeah, let's get us sports drinks and one more bread.
Like, I don't know. Like, $75 for 100 HP, that is a really good deal.
Actually, I'm probably gonna have to toss a lot of this because of what's coming up next to the story. Whoops, not orange juice.
What's that?
Well, I mean, strictly speaking, you don't have to ride the airplane, but like, of course.
Oh yeah, you gotta
wanna-
keep stocking your inventory with the tickets.
Dang it! Use PSI. I want to telepathically tell you what I want, so I don't have to use this dang menu. This is yet another instance of I'm mashing the button faster than it can respond to my button presses. I'm gonna save that cash. I forget how much the airplane actually costs. I think the cheapest one's like $5 a head. So, but I want to show all 3 routes, so I'm going to go ahead and get a couple.
Does it matter which one you pick?
No, but I want to show all the routes.
No.
I hope I'm not grossly underestimating how much it cost. Oh, I also want to rent the tank. Or does that... do you have to even rent it? He just gives you it, do it for free, right?
Yeah, he gives it for the tickets, right?
Yeah. Not that far away from a level up on Lloyd, at least. Alright. So now that we're all as set up as we're going to be, which is not all that much, honestly. I'm still missing about 20 defense per head, plus an H2O pendant. But, you know, YOLO. You know, Lloyd, you can really stand to take some
Welcome
of
to the
this.
YOLO desert.
Watch me die before I even get to the desert. This is something I probably could have looked up a map of in advance, honestly, because I really don't remember how to get there exactly. Oh, you want bread too? You know, let's do some emergency bread here.
The wiki doesn't even tell me how much the airplane rides cost. Just, you could ride an airplane here.
I think I forgot to use the freaking phone. No, I did use the phone. Hooray! Those crumbs actually worked. So now I can use the train, and I will later. There is definitely still stuff to be done in the areas I just sort of gave a tour of last time, but it doesn't have to be done now. We don't really gain anything meaningful by doing it, so... The train would not take you very far in this direction. So instead we gotta walk around. I don't even remember exactly which direction to walk around in.
It's up, right? Like up and to the left.
I think it's up and to the right, because that's the only direction it's letting me go. Well, thus far the enemies are okay.
Yeah, this game doesn't really care like which directions you go, just so long as you get all the melodies by the end game.
Yeah. It cares that you break that rock, though.
Yeah, that's like the one major like roadblock in this game, really.
Well, there's the one before the first Magic Hat, and then there's this one, and then that's basically it. You could just walk straight from here to the end of the game, more or
this
less.
game comes at the cost of boss fights, I guess, but eh.
Yeesh, man. 13 damage from a skunk? Quit missing.
With it, well, that was a smash attack, so. Pretty interesting how smash attacks aren't like double damage; they're just ignore defense.
Yeah. Which at
Basically,
this point
Pokemon
is honestly,
critical hits.
it's like way less than a double damage at this point, honestly.
Less than a like. I was gonna say like less than a 1.5 times, but even then, I don't know.
On these enemies, at least. I think we're just about to open up into the desert here. Yep. We have new background music for doing so. And immediately get destroyed by the first enemies, more or less. As we recall, Ultra Barbots are actually not all that strong, but nonetheless.
Yeah, well, those energy robots are kind of annoying.
Indeed. Please don't hit Lloyd. Please hit anyone but Lloyd. Then I find out that I accidentally had had both Franklin badges on Nintendo. It just reflects it back at double power. I mean, more or less
The other two are on the ground just begging, like, please give me one of those.
okay, this should kill him. Okay, Anna, you really need to be guarding for this. You still don't have a fire pendant. Wow, that was a lot of experience. 141. Oh, I have life up gamma. That is totally unnecessary. Oh, yeah,
Hey,
so
it's there.
the healings do, I think, in order: poison, paralysis, stone, sleep. And I remember because
So-
they have the same first letters. It's like P,
Oh, okay.
S, S. And I know stone
So
is
never
is
cold
gamma.
then.
No, not cold, sadly. Not even super healing can help you with the cold.
Yeah. Super healing is just like a res, I think, as well as or a full heal.
Yeah. I don't think it's a full heal. I think it's just a resurrection with a full heal. I mean, yes, it is.
Yeah,
a
that sounds
full
about
heal,
right.
But, yeah,
We
lots
probably
of-
won't be seeing it for a while though.
Lots of stuff to do in the desert here.
See, there's the cactus, there's the war guy, and then there's the monkey cave, which you need the tank to get to, I think.
I don't think strictly you do. No, I guess you do. There's kind of a giant robot. Even if you
A
don't.
giant killer robot, yeah. I mean, I don't know, maybe somebody somewhere found a way to get past that. Yeah, unfortunately these guys resist beam, so...
Now, I'm trying to remember where this is. There's some fun little Easter eggs in this place.
Yeah, the wiki said something about like Shigesato Itoi himself talks to you somehow in here
Yes.
from some
I
things.
don't remember where that. I don't think it's. Okay, it's way over there. I don't remember where. There's supposed to be like a pile of bones you talked to as well, but I don't know where that is.
Yeah, that's typical for Earthbound desert areas. Bones, bones.
Can you actually take out this Gabalon now?
Yes, but then you can run into two of them.
I'm just going to assume you're weak to freeze because you're in a desert.
This game doesn't have weaknesses.
Well, not weak. I'm assuming you're susceptible to freeze.
Yeah.
Wow. I think I did 99 damage out of its 100 health. If memory serves. Oh gosh. Wow. Okay, not fighting these again. At least Nintendo took the brunt of that damage.
Jeez, all that damage from... Even all that damage on Ninten, who has all the good gear.
Threes? I'm not complaining, but why? He's the only one getting good level ups. Did we finally learn? Actually, no. That's not for a while. We learned healing beta, I think. We're still fine on PSI for now, so you go ahead and use Life Up Gamma, which I think costs 8 PP? 9 PP.
And his next levels are all just healing.
That's not surprising. Okay, here's the guy. Conversing with a corpse? That's not even the thing I was thinking of.
What a brave kid.
Dang it, I thought maybe that was changed. I thought there was a corpse, one of these that said like, Yucca Desert is the most boring part of the game.
Really? I actually don't know.
Hooray, we got a melody out of order. If we had the ocarina on us at the moment, we could actually show that off. I will try to remember to do it next time I go to Magic Hat.
Yeah, is it really worth it though?
Yes, it's totally worth it.
True.
The question is it worth going all the way out to where the mine is? My guess is no. Anyway, we're...
Oh yeah, there's a mine too out here, right?
You have to go...
What does it even do?
It's what shows the message from Itoi. Like, I'll probably do that much later in the game. When I'm not gonna die instantly to everything here. We had a relatively easy run of it here. We're basically already in the clear.
So somehow you didn't run into lots of encounters.
This guy even tells you about the mines.
I removed all but one of them.
Just on purpose.
If I were Nintendo, I'd be terrified to be walking through this desert. There's one landmine here somewhere.
This music is so good.
Yeah, I really like these, the tunes from these things. The airplane and the tank.
G Wix did a really good arrangement of it, or cover of it on the Bound Together albums as well. Not Bound Together, Rock Candy. Maybe Bound Together as well. But yeah, you get to see previews of later parts of the game.
Yeah, the ocean.
I think this one shows you where the mine is. Oh no, this one at least shows you where the caves that we're trying to head to next is, though.
Oh yeah, around there.
And the later paths, the more expensive flights show you more interesting stuff. Let me make sure I have inventory.
I assume takes you near LA.
Yeah, one of them does. Okay, I've still got 4 more spaces, so I gotta clear 3 more. You know, maybe I'll use bread. Actually, no, I'll be going to Magic Hand pretty soon after this. I guess I'll just use the sport strengths then. They weren't that expensive. Definitely toss the rope. What else can I toss? I can toss these crumbs. They won't be of any use either. Just threw them away. There's this trail of crumbs just like unused now. I really hope. Actually, no, I can just toss 2 of the tickets before doing this.
What does he do? Just like ignore the crumbs now?
Yeah. You look so happy about that.
How many times do you have to do this?
4 flights. 10
4,
tickets.
okay. I didn't remember how much you would get get from each ride.
So yeah, as it turns out, as the crow flies, you're really not that far from your home at this point. Like, it's in the same general area. This B-flight just kind of shows you places you've already been.
Yeah, like, Nintendo's house is, like, the upper left sort of area of the map, and then the desert's just kind of to the right of that.
Yeah.
But hey, it's cool how this is all one, like, big interconnected world.
Indeed. These are cheaper flights if you don't have AMA.
That is true.
I mean, then you have to go on more of them if you want the tank.
Yeah, that too. I recall also liking the train ride music whenever you get around to that.
Yeah, that'll be good as well.
These games tend to have good music whenever you're on some kind of mode of transportation.
Yeah, that building will not come into play until very much later, and I think it's entirely optional even now.
Yeah, like I say, that's where you take the strawberry tofu, I think.
Yep, and there's the end of the train. There's where we will generally be going next. But that's like the end of the train track.
That's
Where we
Youngtown,
would
I want to say?
Yeah, that's Youngtown. Or right outside Youngtown, at least. We'll do the toss
It's really not that far away.
2 of these ticket stubs. Do one more ride. I like how this one shows you very clearly, look, here is where the 5th melody is, do not miss it.
Yeah, I know, right?
I wonder if there are different enemy encounters up here outside the desert.
I don't know what they'd be. Maybe like outside LA encounters like seagulls or something? I just like how seagulls are like endgame-ish enemies in this game.
Yeah, they're pretty brutal, man. Birds do not mess around in NES games. No, I do not.
Dang cockatrices. Yeah, there's birds in this game, Mega Man, Final Fantasy 1. I really like this song here. I love the tank music.
Sadly, I cannot show off all the crazy stuff.
You can still get into encounters, right?
I know, I thought you could. It'd be nice if I could.
Because you shoot the cannon and then you basically just win the battle.
Yeah, I do seem to remember getting into encounters. Anyway, the mine is up in this general area, but I can't do anything with it at the moment.
The tank does not activate mines.
Very bad mine, honestly. You know what? Maybe I'll use the bread. And try to make it there. And if things go south, I can just take the bread back here.
But yeah, this is what you need the tank for. This guy will just wreck you without it.
And it even reflects attacks.
Yeah, you're not meant to, like, win this with your regular party.
The reflected attacks actually do more damage than the tank. It'd be funny if the damage we did was actually proportional to our offense. I was like, 2.
Anna deals 1 damage with the tank.
The tank is broken. Indeed.
One could say that.
The tank is broken. You know what I mean.
It doesn't take any damage.
Nerf the tank, man. use this. Energy is probably just going to heal it. Exactly. I love how that sounds like some sound effect from Metroid, the freeze sound. There we are. I think it's smart. Of course it can always heal itself as well.
I'd say probably one of the most annoying enemies to run into would probably be the bionic scorpions, because apparently they can use Stone of Origin.
And it'd be really nice if you got a stronger,
Yeah, I kind of forgot he doesn't learn much life up for a while.
Indeed. He's outside of battle, at least she can heal herself.
Jeez, he doesn't learn life up beta until level 29.
Maybe that 5 speed will be useful on Anna. If she gets to move before some key enemies. I just feel like your party is just slow when you're at this low a level, in general.
I feel like they tend to be, like, usually, I seem to recall, like, Anna and Lloyd usually going after most enemies.
Lloyd finally got a decent HP level up there. Alright, we made it 2 steps outside the caves.
Time to run into something and then die.
Okay, standard scorpions. Easy.
Which hit about as hard as everything else in this area, actually.
This is true. We established this earlier. Oh gosh, why? Do they have like
43 damage.
Do they have like 80-ish? If they both attack Lloyd, he's just gonna die.
They have 75 HP.
Okay, so... Oh, drat it. Is it worth risking it at this point? What are positive outcomes of this? Well, I mean, they're gonna get to attack first.
Experience points?
Please attack them dead. Or that. That works too. That's in fact the best case scenario. Because I can heal that out of battle. Wow, that was almost exact damage too.
The enemy with the most health in this area is the tarantula. Well, tied with Nancy's, actually.
Yeah, this is a taste of what we could have been fighting that entire time.
But hey, now we at least sort of have the means to tackle them.
Nintendo's gained an entire, like, what, 4 levels since we were doing that whole early shenaniganry?
You started around level 15, 16?
Oh yes, this is definitely worth fighting. Please don't destroy us. Thank you. That's a reasonable amount of damage, all things considered. You know, why don't you go ahead and heal Nintendo while you're at it?
Yeah, these female robot enemies are just kind of always like really strong.
Tarantulas.
Nancy used defense up, and Nancy's defense went up by like 126 or something.
They can't do that much. Oh my goodness. I am wrong.
Pretty much everything here has the same attack stat.
I don't know, that's definitely higher. Oh, Rip Lloyd.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Offense 84. Wow.
I really,
And 120 HP. I don't remember the tarantulas being this strong.
Yes, Dad, I know.
Hello, it's your dad.
Well, I can't use the crumbs anymore, so I guess I'm just gonna have to hoof it back on foot. Which, I mean,
What
it's
could
not
possibly
that
go
far.
wrong?
tell me this mine does something. Maybe... You know, maybe the mine does nothing now. Because Lloyd is dead.
Really? Wow.
I don't have a means to cure this, do I? No. I'm just like...
Pretty much, no.
Life of Cream doesn't do anything, right?
I don't think any item cures incapacitation
Wow.
in this game.
Freaking did nothing and used it.
Jeez, what is this, color splash?
It'd be really nice if I could, like, take this from Lloyd. Wow, what a waste.
Is there no way to take stuff from his inventory?
Like, I think this is where the mine is, more or less.
What, the mine's gone because you ran over it with the tank?
That'd be the worst. I didn't even think about that. Hey, back to guard. This was just unfortunate on multiple levels.
Welcome to EarthBound Beginnings.
This is why you don't try to style. I don't have enough PP for 4th D slip.
Time to use offense up.
We're not getting through that defense. At least there aren't any more places for enemy encounters here.
170 defense. That's crazy.
Oh boy. I'm trying to remember if there's actually anything of note in here.
Yeah, actually, what is in here?
Well, there aren't any encounters in here, if memory serves, so I'm just gonna explore every single nook and cranny in here. Most monkeys will lie.
Yeah, still better than the cave from EarthBound.
Exchanging here. If you say so. Yep, I guess you are lying. You don't have a story to tell.
Want me to tell you the story from the vegetable soup?
This is a really, like, weird area for this game. Just talking monkeys. Totally normal.
Eh, it is still EarthBound.
Just walk straight. Oh, okay.
Remember, every time you reach a turn, turn.
Oh, this, like, for the maze in Mother 3.
Yeah.
I like how, like, they just don't have the right tiles for those intersections. They're like, we're just gonna try to make this look like a shadow, even though that's not how light works. Wow! Where was all this earlier?
I don't remember these being in here.
How long did it take? A little under 6 hours, approximately. Which, I mean, all things considered, isn't that bad.
Yeah, I mean, we still know where we're going.
I mean, thus far, there haven't been any paths I could take other than this one. Yeah, why would I retreat? I've seen everything out there.
Is this supposed to be like a really complicated maze? Because it's not.
Yeah, this is very much just a one-directional maze. It's a labyrinth of sorts. What did you give me? Oh, quick capsule. I'll use that on Nintendo this time. all these PSI stones. They're setting me up for the easy part of the game. Like, there's a bit of a breather coming up, all things considered.
Depends where you're going next.
Right then left. What does right then left mean?
Well, he is lying to you.
What? Stop. I wonder if he normally says that about Lloyd.
He just says that's exact same thing, but to Lloyd.
A raccoon trying to, pretending to be a monkey. You're the third strongest monkey. Yep, definitely an exit here. It's not my song. It's like trying to do a melody. Well, man.
Nintendo can't remember this song.
So, hi, a penguin. Yeah, you're kind of misplaced, all things considered. Could be worse, you could be outside.
Wow, that's like the same line as the regretful Eskimo from Mega Man Sprite game.
Don't go any farther! On the only path you haven't yet been on. Lloyd went and died like one step away from when I was gonna use the crumbs anyway. You could have come this whole way alive. Now please tell me I don't need the great-grandfather's diary. Whoops. Nintendo's just like, shoot, I don't remember.
Where'd I put that stupid book? So I don't really know exactly why there's a Magicant warp in here, but hey. they're probably like, we know you probably got roughed up in the desert, so hey.
This is a way to sort of segment the game into halves. Because once you leave Magicant now, you end up in a totally different place.
That you do.
Give some of these PSI stones to not me. What was I using? I was using nothing. Alright, before we end the stream, I'm going to buy some more defensive equipment. I've definitely got a fair amount of stuff.
Question is, who needs it the most? Because honestly, Lloyd's been getting roughed up the most here.
He has, but I feel like Nintendo really deserves it, because he's the one that goes first and as such is never guarding.
Yeah, that is true.
I mean, I will at the very least... barely too little to buy everything I want to, unfortunately. Yeah, that's too little. I mean, whatever, that's not too much extra if I buy... I guess Anna's gonna get it, probably.
You could have read into Starman out in the desert, actually. But the game just kind of insisted you read into, like, Gabalons and Ultra Barbots.
I didn't get the double Gabalon at the very least, because they...
Yeah, that is thankful.
Wow. The first time I ever attacked one of these, I kill it in one hit with a smash. Alright, so...
A smash would help.
What are our options? Nintendo needs the coin, and the others need the gold ring. And Anna also needs the H2O pendant. I can get 2 of those things. Anna's definitely getting something. I don't think the pendant's gonna be that useful in the immediate future.
Yeah, I was about to like say that.
We will get the ability to teleport pretty soon, so as soon as I have the money to buy the other 2, I can always just zip back here. Or I have the Onyx Hook, but then I can zip back to whatever I was doing before.
Yeah, it probably. Yeah, I didn't think about that, but you can go swing by and pick up teleport like very easily, I think.
I'm gonna buy a coin for Ninden and a ring for Anna, probably. She's generally gonna be the more useful one to keep alive. It's funny having her before Lloyd really makes her like she's not even that much higher leveled. She's just much less frail because you don't get her so much later than the other 2.
And she just has so much utility to her.
Normally you would do the whole factory before getting her. She's just so much. She's so useful to have there, even when she's not doing any attacking at all.
Yeah, like I say, she's been really helpful at keeping you guys alive. Despite being completely optional, she really does pull her weight.
I love how my first PSI stone never broke, so it doesn't really even matter that I missed the one in the factory. Like, I still have...
No, but it's always there, I guess.
4 of them. Yeah, if I ever need one, I'll just go back and get it. Magic coin.
Hopefully they'll last you a while.
Magic coin you need. And you can use the gold ring. Just ended up right where they were supposed to be. Yeah, at least Anna's got protection against beam gamma. Alright, so now this guy has 99 defense to 69 and 35! Maybe I should have given Lloyd the other thing. Then we would have been on a more equal footing. As it stands, Ninden just can't die compared to the others. Oh boy. Yeah, that was probably a lapse in judgment. Oh, but it's actually a correctable It's a correctable lapse in judgment because I can just buy a magic ring. It's like 160, right? Or repel ring, yeah. I might just keep this just so I can flip it around.
Oh, you're gonna make use of that?
That's not what the repel ring does. I thought that was an equipment slot.
Wait, it's not?
Nope.
Really?
Well, do you have a weaker ring?
Why is it called a ring then?
That is bad translation. I can't afford any of the other rings. Can I afford any of the other coins? I probably could have before I did that. What's the cheapest coin you got? Yeah, I could have afforded that coin and flipped it out. Actually, that wouldn't do any good because Lloyd's already got a coin. Well, I thought I was so smart. Now I'm just not gonna get any. Now I'm just not going to get any encounters on the way out of Magic Hat. Or the repel ring's just gonna do absolutely nothing.
To be fair, I don't actually know how it works.
Yep. Well, that was a bit disappointing. But I guess we'll end the stream off here and progress with the story.
On that note,
we're still decently set up. Like, again, it'll be a lot more convenient to come back here in the very near future, so it's not that much of a setback.
Like I say, things have been going, like, pretty good in that regard.
And again, we're only, like, 2 equipment slots from, like, perfect at the moment.
Better to have some than none.
I mean, perfect if we ignore the fact that Anna just cannot attack physically at all.
Not that she'll ever should anyway, but...
Indeed.
Hello, it's your dad.
check a couple of things real quick. Yeah, Anna is actually ahead of Lloyd in levels now. She's like, or no, she already was, but she's only ahead by like 100 experience now. They're pretty close. Lloyd has already...
You didn't get into too many fights before you got Lloyd in here.
That's weird. I guess Lloyd must have the faster level ups then.
I think so, because he's supposed to come earlier.
Anna even got more experience because she didn't die, and she got, like, more Groucho experience. Whatever, I'm probably overthinking this. Anyway, what else was I gonna check? Oh yeah, do one last setup check before we end off. Yep, so Ninten learned very little new PSI, just offense up, I think. And Anna... Sorry. Anna with her 8 offense has, she has telepathy, I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, she does, doesn't she? I guess it's just kind of a thing most PSI people could do in this one.
What is PSI Shield Beta? Does that hit the whole party? Or is it
Yeah,
just...
that's the party-wide one, I think.
Yeah, that's weird. I would have thought they'd call it Sigma or something else.
Now, this game doesn't have Sigma. It has Pi for some of them.
Yeah. Yeah, but we got the first 2 spells of everything but fire for offense. And we have melodies 1, 2, 3, and 5. Well, let me show that off. I just saved. Let me uncheck, assuming I can do that, the ocarina. And just play the missing melody. I don't remember where Fake Mini is.
Welcome to the next 10 minutes.
It's not this. This is the one that wants to be a music shop.
I can never remember the houses in Magicant that well.
Wait, I don't think I ever did this. This guy's got a bent spoon, doesn't he? Now, someone had a bent spoon. I don't think I ever took care of that.
Sabrina?
Yes. And it's a free heal. Even though there are other places you can do that.
This is just the town of all the free hills.
Pretty sure Benny.
Would you like some chili? Can you fix my spoon? I needed to eat some chili.
Correct about her wearing red, I'm pretty sure. Subtle hints. Yeah, this house is. This is probably it. Okay, let's use this here. I awkwardly only know the first 3 parts and some random part in the middle. Well, that's our progress thus far. We made 1 whole melody more.
Hey, every melody counts.
We got 3 melodies in one stream and 1 in the next 2 combined. We're making progress.
We'll probably make a lot more progress next time.
To be fair, the beginning of the game is way more clustered with them than Onward. But yes, we have
This is true.
plenty of progress left to make. Anyway, this has been JDS64 and Cloudy K9. See you all next time.